What's poppin', y'all? We're in the middle of a hip-hop civil war. We've got Drake, we've got Kendrick Lamar, we've got Dirk and Lil Baby seemingly on Drake's side without necessarily saying too much. We've got Metro Boomin, Future, hell, even Rick Ross on Kendrick's side. We don't know where things are going. And Ye decides to pop out of nowhere into this whole thing and insert himself inside it, and he's not on either side. Excuse me, I'm on a roll. I've recorded like 4 videos straight, back to back, no bev, no water. Patrick CC would be looking down at me with disgust right now. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta hack it dry. Pause. No Diddy. So Ye hops on IG and he posts and says, "Everyone knows I washed Kendrick on No More Parties in LA." You probably read this and you go, okay, all right, I guess he's rolling with Drake on this one. And then he says, "Everyone knows I washed Drake at the Free Hoover concert." Okay. "Everyone knows I brought Adidas into this culture and I took them out." I don't know if he took them out. "Everyone knows Lada, Demna, Virgil, Jerry, Kim all worked for me." These are all fashion designers who I kind of did a video on this on the main channel. They're all really, really, really successful now. "I made Yeezus, Dark Fantasy, Pablo." I like the fact that he said Yeezus first. Put some respect on Yeezus. "Dark Fantasy, Pablo, Graduation, Throne, 808s. I made Runaway, Devil in a New Dress, Father, Stretch. I'm the only person to come back to #1 after cancellation. Facts. There's only one GOAT. I stand with me. My friends call me Ye." I found this so hilarious because let's say we've got Democrats and Republicans, not political at all, just so you have two parties, which is this civil war for lack of a better analogy. We've got Kendrick and we've got Drake. And then we've got Ye coming out of nowhere. He's like, "Yo, I'm running on the Green Party, or I'm running Independent, or I'm running Libertarian Party, whatever else." And I say, "Yo, what are you talking about?" He's just inserting himself, which is kind of what he did when he was trying to run for president too. So this is a funny tie into all of this. And it's the equivalent of you've got people in debate class, and you've got 2 people debating, and let's say you're in, not preschool, let's say 1st grade. And then you've got Ye in the back that just pushes over the entire bookshelf, and the teacher looks at him. She's like, "What's going on?" And he's just staring like, "Yeah, I need some attention. You guys are paying attention to these people. Disregard the fact that I just had a #1 song. I just had a crazy rollout. All eyes were on me the past couple of months, but I can't stand that you guys are turning your eyes away from me and looking at these 2 guys who are at the top of the game right now. I'm not going to allow that." And it makes sense. Keep in mind, he inserts himself into this. People are going to listen to his music more. You got to keep people's attention. And he is trying to roll out a Vultures 2, a Vultures 3. We don't know when those will come out. Remember TurboGrafx 16? Yeah, I don't believe anything Ye says about a release date or something dropping until I actually see it in front of my own 2 eyes and listen to it with my own 2 ears. Analyzing what he said, though, did Ye wash Kendrick Lamar on No More Parties? I don't know. #1, first thing we got to ask is, Ye, did you write all of your verse on No More Parties? That's #1 part. Because if you didn't write it and Kendrick Lamar wrote his, I mean, how did you really wash him? This is the conversation we're having here. If he did write it, even let's just assume Ye did write it, or we're disregarding the fact that someone may have contributed to the writing on it. I don't know if he washed Kendrick. I wouldn't say Kendrick washed him either, but the synergy on that song was just amazing. They matched energy perfectly. I sound like some hippie chick in Costa Rica. You guys ever seen those videos on IG of just these oddball white people just yelling in what looks like these communes in Costa Rica? Really, really weird place. Not Costa Rica, but these white weirdos you guys got over there. No disrespect to white people either. It's just that's the people that are doing this. Never seen anybody else. I definitely don't think no Costa Ricans are doing this. We're deviating a little bit. Sidetrack. It's a good thing I'm able to do this to myself. Now, Ye washing Drake on that Hoover concert, yes. I did a video about this. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm just going to reiterate everything for you. Yeah, Ye washed him. And a bunch of people were saying, "Yo, why didn't Drake play his greatest hits?" Because he would have got washed. That's why. That's why he only played CLB. If he played his greatest hits, people would have definitively said, "Yo, Ye is the GOAT. Look at this range of hits." And Drake, all of those hits are hits, but man, they don't got the range that Ye does. They don't punch like Ye does. So, think tactically, Drake decided to play the majority of the songs from CLB that were new, so they couldn't even put him against Ye, which is brilliant. But yeah, I agree, Ye washed him, but damn, he's coming at Kendrick and Drake. Yo, what did Kendrick do? So if Kendrick can drop some Kendrick need to drop some bars on Ye too now. It's Kendrick versus everybody. And it does look like anybody that's kind of hating on Kendrick at this point in time, I think they're coping. They're either Drake stans or they're coping. Kendrick came with some heat. Now, it wasn't a song, but all eyes were on that verse. Kendrick doesn't really miss. You can't say the last album was whack, and suddenly people want to bring up numbers when it comes to their favorite artist. But I'm turning this into a Drake Kendrick thing. We got to circle this back to Ye. Yeah, I think Ye just doesn't like when attention isn't on him unless he wants attention off him. When Ye's in, or we don't know where Ye is, for example, when he used to be in Wyoming or when he was in Japan and he would just fall back, he doesn't get attention. It's similar to Soulja Boy. When Soulja Boy falls back, we don't hear anything from him. When Soulja Boy says, yo, it's time for me to turn up, he's doing the craziest antics and we're seeing him on our feed every single day. And this is the same thing Ye's doing here right now. I do think this number one has blown up his ego even more, and this is evidence of that. I had this theory in a previous video I did on Ye. I said, man, this number one got him talking crazy. But the fact that he's just going at all these people already think Ye is the GOAT. They already say, man, this guy's so influential in fashion and music. He's done X, Y, and Z. People are doing the talking for him. So the way I look at it is, why do you have to come here and tell us again, like, oh, I'm the first person to get a number one after being canceled? It sounds very 6ix9ine-ish. You know how 6ix9ine always has to tell you, yo, how many Billboard entries you got? You know, I got all these billboards before the whole cancellation, before the whole jail, before the whole snitching thing. That was his topic of conversation. He even did that afterwards when he ended up getting a number one song with Nicki, but a number three song with, was it Gooba? The song that he released immediately after he got out of prison? I think it was Gooba. Or I'm thinking Gummo. I would put Gummo and I don't remember. There's too many crazy names that 6ix9ine has dropped songs with. But this is what it feels like from Ye. We know you're the GOAT. You don't got to keep telling. It's like Steve Jobs didn't come out. I say Steve Jobs because Ye always references Steve Jobs. He didn't come out and say, yo, I gave you guys the iPhone. I gave you guys the iPod. I revolutionized this and that. Nah, we know. And we talk about it. I could understand if Ye wasn't getting his credit and he was speaking on it, but the unfortunate part is if you're someone that doesn't get your credit and then you kind of try to take your credit, they'll come at you and knock you down a peg. Hey, this is completely unnecessary from Ye. He's just smacking Kendrick for no reason. Drake, they've had issues, so that's nothing new. And he kind of came at Drake recently, I think, or let people know that he wasn't messing with Drake again. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Is this getting to Ye's head, the success of Carnival, which much deserved? Do you think he might spiral again and do something crazy? Let me know. Do you think that he watched Kendrick on No More Parties in LA? That's one of the most important questions of this entire video. The Drake one, I don't even want to answer it because it was, like we said, it was unfair. Obviously, he watched him. Yeah, let me know down below. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.